Well, good morning. Last night was utterly horrible. It rained pretty heavily until around 1:30 a.m., maybe 2 a.m. Everything I have is pretty much wet. Definitely tested the waterproofing of my bivy-sac, and I can say that it's not very waterproof at all. It pretty much soaked through after about, I don't know, 15 minutes. So I didn't have a good camping spot. The one I had before, I set up a nice one, but there were bear markings on the tree. Pretty fresh ones too. So I decided to move, and I'm just on this steep stuff. There wasn't any good spot and couldn't set up my tarp. I just got soaked, completely soaked. It was horrible. I'll do what I can to avoid ever coming into that situation again. But I'm gonna walk to the top of this hill, hopefully past the trees, and then the sun will come up. I can lay out all my gear and get it dry, and then it should be good. All my stuff drying out. I got soaking wet going across this trail. It's all this high grass, and it was all wet from the night before, so now my boots are all wet. They'll need to be dried too. But the air is dry up here, and got some beautiful views. Hang out here for like an hour or something, let everything dry, and then I'll continue on. Back on the trail. Just some incredible view after incredible view. The trail's not so bad. It's actually really amazing. Just everywhere you look up, it's just incredible beauty everywhere. So we're getting done with this little road section here. Beautiful peaks above us. But it's really cool. I'm gonna split off left and then go up over this pass. It's right in between these two trees here. Yeah, I can see the trail from here. Looks like an exciting climb. I hope the vegetation is now dry. The good thing about the mountains is things dry quickly. But yeah, that's where we're going, it looks like. God, how badly I just want to get to the top of one of these things, but that'll have to be a journey for another time. Well, here's the trail, and it's protected by an electric fence. Looks like I duck under it. Yeesh. Better not touch it. Okay, crossed under the electrical fence, no problem. Plenty of space. Looks like there's another one at the end of this trail here, right down there. So hopefully there's enough space to duck under that one too. But look at this. Oh boy. And right as I say that, the swarm of flies are on me. I think it's with the cows. If there's cows, there's fly swarms. So even still, I haven't seen anybody on this trail. Nobody all day today. It's interesting because most people at the restaurants and stuff assume I'm German because I don't speak Italian, and I look like I'm mostly German-blooded. When I tell them I'm American, they're usually quite surprised. I don't think a lot of Americans come here. But yeah, one of the servers at the last place said the last Americans he saw was almost 3 years ago. So even just for touristy stuff of maybe biking or motorcycling around the mountains. Guess not too many Americans. That makes me feel nice. I like to explore the unexplored. But I'm enjoying it. I'm glad I came. There's one lone cow here, looking at me very inquisitively. Hello, cow friend. Why aren't you with your herd? Maybe he's asking me the same thing. Well, it looks like I've got about 4 kilometers left. I think tomorrow's quite a technical day. It's annotated in all trails as hard, while every other trail has been annotated as moderate. So, yeah, should be fun. So this village I'm at has just restaurants and hotels. I don't see anything else, but it's actually quite populated. Pretty big place, so finding a camping spot is a little tricky, especially since there's a lot of clouds and it looks like it may rain again. So I found the back of this little sports center has a nice overhang. I'll probably have to wait till dark before I really set myself up there. This has a nice overhang, but of course if the rain comes like that, it won't be doing much. So there is a spot in that little sports center. Doesn't look like there's anybody there. I'll have to wait till it's dark and then I'll probably go there, sneak a quick sleep, probably wake up at 5:30 before anybody else here does. I haven't seen many people up that early here, so, and then be on my way. Hope I don't get arrested or something. Good morning. Starting segment 16 today. I think we'll be walking up and over this thing, or at least up and around the one behind it. It's a mountain behind it. Not exactly sure where, but the trail will lead me the way. It's supposed to be a harder one, I think just up and down. Only 13 kilometers, but short. Looking forward to it. One of the things about hiking something like this, I always got to be thinking, what's my next step? Where am I going next? And it's important so you don't end up getting lost or stranded or without food or water. And But at the same time, you have to appreciate the moment, because I've thought about this trip for a long time, not specifically the Yellow Trail, but I've wanted to walk through the Alps on a long trail for quite some time now. And when you're surrounded by just these magnificent cliffs, walking up this awesome river valley, I just have to appreciate that, hey, I'm doing it. I'm walking across the Alps right now, and it is fucking incredible. So there's a little Rifugio, and I think we're just going straight up there. Now walking up, stay on this grassy patch, but the trail just stopped. I don't know why they stopped it there, but whatever. This little gorge is pretty cool though. Better not fall in. Anyway, so the All Trails has me going this way, and the way the other group was going was an actual trail, and it ends up at the same spot. Look at this. This is terrible. Like, there's no trail. I'm just scrambling up this super loose rock. It's really steep. Well, I put away my poles and tightened up my boots because that is what I have to climb up next. And it looks loose and steep. There used to be a trail here, but it all got swept away or something. Well, I'm definitely I've been climbing up this with my hands. I'm gonna have to use my hands for this as well, for sure. Just straight on up. Okay, I definitely think we're near the top. Hard to tell with all the clouds. Pretty fun, kind of. I mean, it's fun. Scrambling. Definitely like almost class 3 climbing. I think I'll go up this way. It looks a bit more stable and more fun than going up this loose shit on the right. So I've climbed up all this way. It's the wrong way. I can't see the top. I don't know if that's the top or if it gets steeper. I mean, it looks like I can climb this, but I don't know what's on the other side. It could be a cliff. So I gotta backtrack back down here to that green section and then up there. And then, yeah, but it was fun climbing up here. Really fun. Some nice class 4, maybe even some low class 5 stuff. Just kind of did it for the fun of it, but it was fun. So basically I was right on the other side of these rocks when I just turned around, but it would have been really hard to pinpoint coming through this or something because I couldn't see anything. Now there's some visibility. But yeah, I've made the right decision to turn around. It would have been very potentially dangerous to keep climbing up that really steep stuff. Could have gotten stuck, could have gone way too high up there, or ended up not being able to down climb. So yeah, I think I made the right choice. Enchanting trail, about a kilometer away or so.